Good day and welcome to Flipping Economics. Today we will look at business cycles. Now the business cycle is the pattern of upswing and downswings that can be concerned in economic activity over a number of years. One complete cycle has to have 4 elements. Now that 4 elements is firstly, draw, a peak, an upswing, or expansion, or 4, a downswing. Or we can talk about contracting. So all these 4 elements, the trough, the upswing, the peak, the downswing, has to be present to illustrate the business cycle. So all 4 elements need to be present in order to illustrate this business cycle. So let's go through the graph. So on your axis you have economic activity. On your y-axis, and then on your x-axis you have time. You have your business cycle, and then you have what they call the long-term trend line. So during this period, in this business cycle, we can say we are experiencing upswings or economic expansions during the upwards trends in the business cycle. On the contrary, the downside areas we call the downswings or the contracting of the economy. Then we have the maximum periods, which is called peaks. And then we have the minimum areas that we call a trough. So all 4 elements, an upswing, a downswing, a peak, and a trough, needs to be current in order for one business cycle to be completed. Now in a lot of news articles and so forth, you will see people are talking about recessions. Now a lot of people are under the impression that a recession is if we are in one downswing area. But that is not the case. If we have 2 instances where we have negative economic growth, 2 instances, 2 quarters on alongside one another, then we have something that we call a technical recession. But it needs to be 2 periods of contracting the economy. That is business cycles.